The mission of Operation Blessing is something that we can all believe in because through the years acted as God's hands and feet in reaching out those who are in need in desperate situations.
Since 1996, Operation Blessing remains true to its mission in sharing the love of Jesus through humanitarian efforts. From reaching out to underprivileged children and bringing medical aid to far-flung areas, Operation Blessing expanded to a multifaceted humanitarian organization. Now on its 25th year, Operation Blessing is on the front lines responding to different calamities, war, and pandemic, wherever, whenever needed, even if it means crossing rivers or trekking mountains. Last November 2020, Operation Blessing crossed several rivers to reach out to Super Typhoon Goni survivors like Rosalinda.
I am having a hard time thinking of how I will feed my grandchildren. Every time a helicopter passes by, we have to get their attention because we desperately need help.
In partnership with the Armed Forces of the Philippines and local churches, we delivered much-needed food supplies to several families, including Rosalinda's.
At last, someone saw and helped us.
Operation Blessing also provided livelihood to surviving mothers of the Marawi siege in southern Philippines. Survivors of Super Typhoon Haiyan continue to receive housing and livelihood assistance through the Community of Hope in Tacloban City. Operation Blessing also prioritizes the health of every Filipino, assisting individuals who need medical attention and surgery. We also conduct medical missions even during the pandemic, following every health protocol to protect the beneficiaries and volunteer doctors. Duday Yuan from the Mangyan tribe of Oriental Mindoro walked for more than 2 hours while enduring pain. He worked in the field with infected feet because he could not afford to buy medicines. At the medical mission, an Operation Blessing volunteer nurse provided immediate relief to his wounds and a pair of sandals to protect his feet. We also gave him medicines and food supplies to take home.
Thank you so much for helping me. I'm happy I have something to bring home.
Our church partners also shared the boundless love of Jesus and prayed for the Mangyan people. Through the back-to-school program, Operation Blessing helps the next generation reach their dreams not only through financial assistance but also through values-oriented programs and spiritual development. This pandemic, we equipped our scholars with electronic tablets to help them attend classes online. We also provide healthy and delicious meals to malnourished children in impoverished communities through the Bless a Child program. These demonstrations of compassion and tangible love will not be possible without our donors, as well as our volunteers, staff, and church partners. Couple VILMA and Marshal DEMACUTTAC started to volunteer in 2004. At the height of the pandemic, they did not hesitate to volunteer again, even if it meant risking their lives. Dr. VILMA took care of dental patients in one of our medical and dental missions.
I thank the Lord for this supernatural faith. I would not be able to practice my profession without the Lord. That is why I want to fight. It is better to die fighting than doing nothing.
On its 25th anniversary celebration last June 25, Operation Blessing honored its volunteers and partners in a virtual reunion. There were games, surprises, and beautiful music from Filipino singer and OB volunteer, Dulce. The Armed Forces of the Philippines, together with our institutional partners, also extended their greetings and fond stories about Operation Blessing.
Operation Blessing has been a recipient of awards from the AFP leadership. Operation Blessing is a very reliable partner because whenever there are problems, the Operation Blessing is always there.
Operation Blessing also presented the latest developments and projects like the ongoing construction of a mobile clinic, a new warehouse,
Father, we dedicate
and new regional offices in Davao City and Tacloban City.
and Operation Blessing is willing and ready to meet. When there's a need, we need to fill it. Every time, anywhere, any place, we are ready and committed to fill that need, whatever it takes. And I believe that 25 years ago, when God started Operation Blessing, it is for such a time as this very moment, that we can bring the much-needed aid, the much-needed help. And it's not just the goods, but then we carry the gospel of Jesus Christ. So they don't only receive relief for a week, for a month, for a year, but for eternity.